What up, everybody? It's your boy Reggie Casual, and today we're talking style. I don't know why I did that. Now you may have noticed that we don't necessarily like telling you what to wear because fashion should be a personal thing. However, there is a way to talk style without telling you what to wear, and that's what we're gonna start doing from today. And we're gonna go a little bit easy just to begin this with 3 basic ways to find your style on our very first episode of Wear It Well. It's good. But before that, a quick message from our sponsor, Squarespace. This episode from The Casual is brought to you in part by Squarespace. From domains, templates, and themes to analytics and award-winning customer service, Squarespace delivers it in an all-around package so you can get started in no time. I should know. We've used it right here at The Casual. It's pretty amazing. So go ahead and use our code squarespace.com/thecasual to save 10% off on your first purchase and get that site started today. The time is now. You know it's the time. Go ahead and get to it. And now, on to the show. Now, the first thing in finding your style is to define your interest. You might be like, well, I need to find my interest. I know what I'm interested in. Next question. This is super basic. But it's hard to do because it's not about fashion per se. It's about you and how to apply your interest to the style you adopt. Now, admittedly, some people tend to not follow it because, they just gotta be fashion forward. Like, I gotta be dope as hell at all times, son, at all times, bruh. But the truth is, being fashion forward or trendy is just fairly easy. Just hit up your friendly neighborhood H&M, Fashion Nova, Forever 21, and you too can look like a straight up G for a fraction of the time and price. But the caveat of fast fashion is that it is not at all personal. In fact, it shows a lack of effort and interest. Sure, it's a great starting place, but ultimately after that beginner stage, you should be going lifestyle over trend, which only happens when you define your interests outside of fashion altogether. Now here's a big secret that everyone knows. Everyone knows the secret? A lot of fashion design is inspired by stuff that is analogous to fashion. Music. What type? Sports? Which one? Video games? What kind? Food, biking, hiking, riding, running, gunning, shooting, movies, groupies, and of course, booty. Like treasure booty, like pirates. Both kinds, really. It's a problem. I know. I like it. I'm sorry. Basically, what I'm saying is you gotta squeeze the tender essence out of your interests because you'll likely find a fashion lifestyle that suits it, or you'll be able to apply it to an overarching genre you decide to adopt. So instead of examining styles first, maybe examine the activities or interests you have. That may give you an inside window into developing something unique. Now, once you got something solid from your interests, you gotta do number 2, which is curate. You gotta curate. Learn to curate, seriously. Don't go in blind. Pieces, brands, silhouettes, designers, collections, everything you can think of. Curate the hell out of it. How do you do this? Well, how about an example? Say your interest is in hiking or outdoorsmanship, Mr. Paul Bunyan. Well, if you dig deep into the labels and brands that cater to that, it'll resonate with you more. Brands like Patagonia, Columbia, and the North Face would be great starters, but they don't really focus on style as much, at least in the West. But then, when you begin to curate and study, you'll find labels like the North Face Purple Label, Nanamika, Man of Moods, Arc'teryx, and White Mountaineering that do cater to style. Literally, mountaineering is in the name of white mountaineering, so you know there's something for everyone. Curation not only inspires, but it provides you with the building blocks without having to buy anything, at least today. Because let's be honest, most of us don't have the cash for most of the stuff we absolutely love, but you can literally use Pinterest, Instagram, and I don't know, Tumblr? Anybody use Tumblr anymore? No? So yeah, still you can use it to lay the groundwork. And the good thing about curating this way is that the labels you'll likely find often remain consistent in their theme, and you'll never have to worry about missing out completely. As you get more dollars in your pocket, you'll begin collecting your style with all types of personal pieces that are intrinsically tied to your character. Now you may be thinking to yourself, well, what if I like several styles, Mr. Casual? What if they don't line up? Well, then you're out of luck, buddy, because now you've given yourself extra homework, which is a good thing, because that's where you begin developing a style that is unique to you. How do you fuse the elements from each style? Can you do so? And if you can't, what elements can be applied to your secondary one or to a third one, or one that's just completely incompatible? That's the nature of style and fashion, to be inspired to create something undone. And curation is the most foolproof way to do it without spending cash at first, because you can do it on a computer. On a computer or on a phone. And finally, real simple, bruh. Pace yourself. Slow down, miss, slow down, right? Don't go out and start slapping cash on the counter, making it rain at H&M just to get everything at one time. Jesus, I know you. I know you see your favorite influencers and you think, damn, I wish I had the money, the time, or the creativity. But the truth is, it took them months and in many cases, years to come up with something consistent. Plus, I know for a fact, after meeting a lot of these cats, they're still developing their style, searching and refining, because style is a journey, not a result. It may change, modify, adapt, intensify, or magnify. So the result is far from perfect, even for people well-versed. And they don't get so hung up on being unique, because just like any art form, style is inspired by what comes before, and we modify according to our own interests and method. So that's what we got. Let's list it out. Research your interests and see how it applies to your style. Curate the styles you like and learn the brands, designers, pieces, and collections. And be patient. Become a scholar in your style instead of just spending money on stuff you don't need. Pace yourself and get pieces that'll last a long time in your heart, in your closet, and just quality-wise. And if you get anything out of this today that can help the process move along faster, number 2, dude, learn to curate. Quite simply, a personal style should be able to live forever and adapt to changing moods. That's why you want to curate forever. It is forever. Because if you're serious about style, then you gotta be serious about learning about it and being patient with it. So those are 3 easy tips to get you started, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. Of course, there's plenty more to unpack, so keep it locked, and whatever you wear it well. Also, if you have some basic tips, let them be known in the comments and help everybody else out. They need help with fashion. A shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring this episode, and remember to check the description for that 10% off. Give a thumbs up if you like this video. Follow your boy on Instagram at Reggie Casual and the Casual Official at thecasual.co. そしてまだやっていないなら subscribe を忘れないように. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, but most importantly, keep it locked right here for all of your info on international street fashion and culture from Tokyo. It's your boy, and keep it casual. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And I'll see you guys in a minute.